Well, I guess you can say I like Chibiusa. I'm sure the Moon Sisters website that I've been running since 2005 was probably a tip-off. So, to celebrate having 500 legit subscribers on my YouTube channel, and thank you guys so much for subscribing, I thought it might be nice to take a look at my Chibiusa doll collection. Now, before we get started, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. A lot of my Irwin dolls have crappy stands, and as you can see, they're already like sliding out of the stands. So it's possible that during this video, I might just have a case of screw it, and I might end up just, taking them out of their stands just so I can talk about them a little bit. But I'm sure there's a nice little jump cut somewhere in this video to make everything all better. Okay, starters, we're going to look at the Irwin 6-inch Black Lady or Wicked Lady dolls. Now, for those of you who are a little bit new to the Sailor Moon fandom, allow me to explain. Near the end of Sailor Moon R, or the second season of Sailor Moon Crystal, depending on which anime you choose to watch, there's a point where Wise Man kidnaps Chibiusa and brainwashes her and turns her into an evil adult named Black Lady. When the anime was first brought to the United States, you couldn't call her Black Lady on television for just pick a reason. So they called her Wicked Lady, and that's how they danced around the FCC. These dolls were sold with the name Wicked Lady, but they usually pop up on eBay as Black Lady. Today, there are new Black Lady figurines, and they have the original name Black Lady on them. And bootlegs usually have Dark Lady, but these are the real deal. So now you know some history. These were produced by Irwin. This one came out in 1997, and this one came out in 2000. She was part of the second wave of Irwin's Pretty Face collection. And I say that because some of the older American dolls, because they have this smooshed in face and they don't have noses, a lot of people call them the ugly doll, the ugly face dolls. I think that's kind of rude. I understand, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't know. When I see these dolls, it kind of reminds me of just how lucky it was growing up to find anything Sailor Moon related. And I don't know, I've just got a special place in my heart for them. Now, here's another interesting little change here. The 2000s 6-inch Wicked Lady doll has an updated face, has a nose, full face of makeup, and an evil look because, she's supposed to be evil at this point because she's been brainwashed. The 1997 version, though, she just looks happy to see you. And little fun fact here, they didn't know how to do her Odango, so they just painted the Sailor Chibi Moon Odango pink, whereas in 2000 they figured it out and they made a brand new Odango. Because remember, she's not Sailor Chibi Moon yet. And another neat change too is the 97 doll has like a baby pink sheer top to her, while the 2000 doll has the correct mahogany brown top. So I like to think that this is Chibiusa when she's full evil and she's fully Black Lady, and this is her right as she's turning good. That's how I view her. And yeah, she does have the black moon on there, just in case you were curious. Here it's like really wide, and here it's really small, like the anime is. And here she's got yellow earrings, and here she's got sort of goldish earrings. And then the dress, well, the 2001 is more accurate. It's got like the blue underskirt, whereas this one's just a straight black dress. This one I got used, so I don't have the scarf that she came with. This one comes with her scarf. So I thought I would point out the differences. Also, these legs are the same legs they use for the Sailor Mars dolls. And that's because Black Lady and Sailor Mars both wear red high heels. So let's do a jump cut and we'll move on to the next dolls. Now next, we have the two tiniest dolls in the collection. They were released as part of these 6-inch dolls, but you can probably tell they're not 6 inches. I mean, moving the camera backwards here, that's how they stand. So like if that's a 6-inch doll, then this one's like 4 3/4, 5 inches. So they are absolutely the tiniest. Now, I refer to them as Sailor Chibi Moon dolls because, as you recall, these are Sailor Chibi Moon. But there's a little more history to them. When they first came to the United States, they went under different names. This one here, her box just said Rini on it. And that's because at the time that she came out in 1997, Chibiusa had been renamed Rini for the English dub, and she had not yet become Sailor Chibi Moon or Black Lady yet. So, since they didn't know what her official sailor name would be for the American market yet, Irwin just decided to name her Rini and call it a day. This one, on the other hand, came out in 2000, again part of the second wave of the Pretty Face dolls. And by this point, they knew that she was going to be known as Sailor Mini Moon in the US market, so they renamed her Sailor Mini Moon. Current translations, if you buy the DVDs, they restore her to Sailor Chibi Moon. So just wanted to point that out. They have little dinky tiny hands that are so cute. And there's different colors going on. Like this one has a baby pink uniform and a little pink button for her brooch. And she had like baby pink hair when I first got her for Christmas, but due to age, her hair's like sort of a white pink, which is pretty cool because in the manga, when she's all grown up, her hair does turn white pink. So this is really cool. And she has, let's straighten the camera here, dinky tiny little boots with very tiny yellow moons on there, if we can get the camera to act right. Aren't jump coats wonderful? She's got little tiny yellow moons on her little tiny boots, molded to her little tiny legs. Whereas this one has a darker pink uniform, and she's got a gold button, and she's got deep magenta, almost red boots. They look red in the camera. And she's got a much longer face. Now you might be curious, why am I holding this one? And how come this one's on a different base? Well, this one has a regular Irwin stand, but it's much too big for her feet and she kept sliding out, so I just kind of said screw it. This one though, when my mom got her for me, she came with a different base. There's a set of Sailor Moon dolls, there's about 7 in all, that have a spinning base to them. And here's what the spinning base does. Let's do a jump cut. Yay! It's a little wind-up toy that spins her around. You can like pose her arms and pretend like this is during her transformation sequence. And of course, you remember these beautiful ladies from my previous videos. There's Super Sailor Chibi Moon, and Sailor Chibi Moon, and Chibiusa. And as you recall, I handmade her outfit because I don't have her original outfit, whereas these two I got new in box. Still pretty awesome. Still amazing. And I might be curious, did they ever release a Super Sailor Chibi Moon doll for the US market? Well, no. They were going to. Recently it's been discovered that there is a prototype out there for a Super Sailor Chibi Moon for the Irwin line, but she was never produced. A lot of stories are going around. The one I hear most often is that Irwin simply lost their funding. They went bankrupt about a year after they stopped making new Sailor Moon dolls. So I'm guessing that had something to do with it. That and they were losing the license to Sailor Moon anyway. But at one point, there was a Super Sailor Chibi Moon planned for the US market. We just never got it. So as far as I know, there's this one, and then there's one other version of Super Sailor Chibi Moon in Italy that's an adult doll, but I don't have a whole lot of data on that one. But anyway, these are the 3 eldest in the collection: 93, 94, and 95 going into 96. So they are absolutely the 3 oldest Chibiusa dolls that I have. Next cut. Now these are the Irwin Sailor Chibi Moon dolls, and they're not quite 11.5 inches, because these two back there, we'll get to you soon, they are 11.5 inches. These two are the same size as a Barbie doll. So these 3 are a little bit shorter. I would venture to guess they're about 10 inches. I'm roughly guessing here. I'm pretty sure they're about 10 inches. But these are the American market Sailor Chibi Moon dolls. Now, you might be wondering, how come this one is dressed differently? Well, when Irwin first came out with the 10-inch Sailor Chibi Moon dolls, they had 2 different versions. For starters, you can probably tell in the camera they have different faces. Like this one kind of has a little nose. There you go, look at that, she's got a nose. So she's like a hybrid between the original and that one. She's got a rounder, more childlike face too, and pink earrings and a pink gem on her tiara. Whereas the original one has wider eyes, a more angular jaw, gold earrings, and a red gem. The original version came as so in her bubblegum pink uniform and her deep magenta boots, while another version came out with a bonus outfit. Now I got this doll used, and I got the outfit used because I purchased it with something else. Originally there would have been a lavender undershirt that matched this belt perfectly, but the seller that I bought that from, she lost the shirt. She never did find it again. So to say sorry and make up for it, she tossed in a pair of shoes. These are not part of the Sailor Moon line. I think they might be Barbie shoes, but I'm not 100% sure which toy line they're from. They definitely don't fit because Chibiusa's feet are way bigger than the shoe, but they match the outfit so well that I was just really grateful for it. And then these two came out around 1997, and they were both sold as Rini dolls. So again, this was before they decided on Sailor Mini Moon, and before we decided to go back to saying Chibi Moon. And then this one was sold as Sailor Mini Moon. And this one is unique because she was sold as part of 2 different gift sets and as a standalone. So you could buy her on her own, or you could buy her with Wicked Lady, we'll get to you. Or you could buy her with a Serena doll, which I briefly showed a few videos ago. I'll probably do another video on her soon. But this is the Mini Moon doll. And here she's got a cute little pink heart on her choker. Isn't that cute? She's got a red gem for her tiara, big wide eyes, a little tiny bird face, big pink earrings, a baby pink outfit, and little moons on her pink boots. Isn't that cute? Okay, next jump cut. And last, here are the 11.5-inch Wicked Lady dolls, or Black Lady if you remember the opening part of the video. And they're looking like they're leaning forward because these stands are just not working for them. So here again, we've got a lot of differences going on. This one was the first from 1997, and the world's first Black Lady doll. Japan wouldn't even have any Black Lady merchandise outside of trading cards until, I want to say like 2000, when they finally released a figurine of her. Isn't that interesting? Like in Japan, they didn't really make a lot of villain dolls. They did the Amazonas Quartet, and that was it. But in America, because we knew that, this is a superhero show, we did a lot more villain dolls along with the good guys. So that's why she's really special. This was the first ever Black Lady piece of merchandise worldwide. And it's crazy to think that we went that long into 1997 without any other villain dolls around the world outside of like one Queen Beryl doll in Germany. She's got her wide black moon. She's got a wide, innocent face. Again, I see her as transitioning, like she's about to turn good. And again, they painted Sailor Chibi Moon's odango when she's supposed to have plain odango. They gave her yellow earrings, which is weird because in the show she's got the black crystal earrings, but for some reason they made them straight yellow. They also gave her like a peachy pink lipstick. They gave her a baby pink shirt. This isn't her original scarf. I found it on an Easter bunny and thought it was perfect for her. And she's got white undies. And she's got a plain black dress underneath. There's nothing there. And then they gave all the girls these chunky platform shoes. I never understood that. The Sailor Mars dolls have them. Black Lady has them. I just never understood the chunky platform shoes. And then here's the 2000s Pretty Face Wicked Lady doll with correct odango this time. She's got a tiny moon, and I know it looks orange in the camera, but it's actually red lipstick. And she's got gold earrings, anime-appropriate outfit, including the blue underskirt, and the chunky shoes. Wicked Lady was mostly sold by herself, but this one, like I said earlier, you could buy her with Chibi Moon as part of a set. Whereas this one, as far as I'm aware, was usually just sold on her own, which I thought that was interesting. I wonder if I can put everybody back together again. Let's see in another jump cut. And there you have it. See? Jump cuts are wonderful, aren't they? I'd like to thank you guys so much for helping me make 500 subscribers, and now that everybody is back to the way they were at the beginning of the video, it's time for me to clear out a shelf and get these beauties all situated, and I'll see you soon.